And welcome everybody. This is Games Over Plastic DLC episode number. Who cares? I think it's number 8. We are joining you on this off week for a special episode. We are getting together as it is the new year. Happy 2025, everybody. We thought we would get together to talk about our gaming resolutions. I am Midnight. As always, I am joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the master teacher and weeb, Sean Mason. How we doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. It's the new year. It's 2025. Everyone was making jokes. All the students at school. It's the first time I've seen you since last year. I'm like, guys, last time I heard that one, I fell off my dinosaur. That's a Step Brothers reference, by the way.
Nice.
Great movie. No, I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Ready to talk some gaming resolutions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And finally, we have the man who's moved to his 38th black site. He's got a new backdrop yet again. Hodge, how we doing, sir?
I am very tired. I've been basically my holidays were just moving boxes and my back being sore from all the boxes. I just got done building a bookshelf before we started recording. I built a desk and a TV stand yesterday. I'm finally putting stuff up on the walls. This room is a mess because this is going to be my office. So I'll have one more backdrop just once it's completed, and then we'll be good. But yeah, this is my backdrop for now. It's a little messy. You can see my strong bad and whatever back there, but it'll be much better. I have more bookshelves that are going to be right here that are coming. So what's up?
Homestyle Runner. Oh my god.
Dude, Homestar Runner was I watched it every single Monday. They put out a strong bad email. I watched it every single Monday.
Those strong bad emails. The best one was the one where he's playing like the RPG and he's like he's typing on the keyboard and he's like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I remember.
We used to quote that so much.
Yeah, as a kid, I had no idea what that was because those types of games were not obviously what we were playing as kids. Yeah. So I had no idea what was going on. But of course, obviously, the one everyone remembers is Trogdor. But just the Trogdor! Just the great.
Strong Betty. I remember I showed my mom Homestar Runner. Like, she was like, what are you going to do on the computer? I was like, oh, Mom, I got to show you this. It was like probably like 2004, 2005. And I showed her and she's like, I think you're dumber for watching this. I'm like, yeah, probably.
That's how my parents felt about Rocko's Modern Life. They hated that I watched that show. But yeah, happy here. We're going to do our resolutions and another thing before that. And I'm excited. So happy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boys. I'm happy too. So yeah, happy 2025. This is Games Over Plastic, the podcast for the agnostic gamers. No console wars. Just games and fun over here, guys. Coming to you live on all audio platforms, as well as YouTube with videos. So you can find us everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. If you want to see the video version, youtube.com/@gamesoverplastic. All that fun stuff. Leave us likes, leave us comments, rate us 5 stars on podcast services. We appreciate you guys. But yeah, we're just going to get right into this because this is a DLC episode. It's not a normal. We're not going to be doing what we're playing today or write-ins or anything. But if you have write-ins for next week, leave them down below. All right. Because next week we'll be back with a normal episode. But on this episode here, Hodge has a very special topic and we don't really know what it is yet. I'm excited. What's going on, Hodge?
Yeah, so obviously, for those who know, we started this podcast during the year. When did we start? Like March or April or something like that? It was a while ago.
February 17th is when we were new, right?
Oh, so it was okay. We started even earlier, but so since we didn't have resolutions last year, I just wanted to go across the games that we talked about that we wanted to play before the end of the year, and I want to see if you guys held to the games we've talked about. So there were 2 episodes. We did one episode where we did our backlogs with Ben back in the day. Mm-hmm. That was a fun episode. And then we also did the episode second half of 2024. Which games are we most excited for? So I'm keeping those as kind of semi-resolutions of these are the games we wanted to play. And so I'm going to go over them with you guys really quick. And you have to say how many you actually stuck to and how many you're still sitting in your backlog. So right. First we'll go Midnight. So there's 8 total games because we did the 3 backlogs and then the 5 from the second half of 2024 that we're excited for. So
wow, okay.
We're gonna go Midnight. Your first one, Dragon's Dogma 2. Yes or no? Did you play it?
Played it, and it freaking sucks. Screw that game.
All right, so you're 1 for 1. Persona 3 Reload.
Did not play it. Gonna do it this year.
1 for 2. Final Fantasy 7.
Did it. Great.
All right, those were your 3 backlogs. So you're 2 for 3 on your backlogs that we discussed.
Pretty good.
That's actually pretty good, yeah. And then in the 5 that came out, so 1 actually doesn't count. AC Shadows, that got delayed till next year. So obviously no one played that game. Metaphor Refantasio.
Did not play it. Retardasio. We'll play it maybe this year. I got a bit turned off on that because there's no romance, and I'm a romance Chad. So, but I'm still gonna play it. It just my excitement went down a peg.
That's fair. Star Wars Outlaws.
Did not play it, no, because it was so buggy at launch.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
Definitely played Veilguard and loved it.
The game of the year.
It was good though. It was good.
And then EA College Football 25.
Played it. Yep.
All right. So you were technically 2 for 4 because obviously 5 didn't release. So you were 2 for 4. So you were, what was that? 4 for 7? That's not bad.
There you
That's
go.
pretty
It's
good,
all
actually.
same numbers right there.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Let's see if you guys can top that, huh?
So Sean, your backlog games: Mass Effect,
Nope. Didn't do it.
Chained Echoes,
Nope. Didn't do it.
and Fable.
Nope. Didn't do it.
Oh for 3 on the backlog, Sean. Oh,
I did. Hang on. I did buy Chained Echoes. I did
There
buy
you
Chained
go.
Echoes.
Well, there's that
All
at
right.
least.
All right. Now, second half of 2024 games: Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Beat it.
Hell yeah. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Got the platinum.
Oh, Echoes of Wisdom.
Yes, beat it. Sorry, I'm thinking Echoes of Wisdom. Yep, beat it.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D.
Did not play it. Nope, haven't played it yet.
Oh.
But I played the original many times.
Trails Through Daybreak.
Oh, definitely. Oh, played that. Loved it. Number 2 on my game of the year list.
All right. So you're 4 out of 5 on the second half, just 0 for 3 on the backlog. So you were 4 for 8, right? Yeah.
Good. Yeah,
All right.
as soon as the Weeb games came up, he started hitting them out the park, man. He was like, I
Yeah.
played that one. Played that one.
All right. And then for me, my backlog games were Dead Space 3. I did play it, but I did not like it, so I dropped it. BioShock Trilogy. I did not get it. What's up?
I'm counting. That's one.
Oh, okay. And then Dead Island 2, I did not get to, sadly. So I am 1 for 3. 1 for 3 on the backlog. And then in second half, I was excited for Kenna Bridge of Spirits on Xbox. I did not play it. I've played it, but I didn't play the Xbox release. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. I did play that. I didn't beat it, but I did enjoy my time with it. I just kind of fell off because I had other stuff to play. Flintlock, Siege of Dawn, did play, dropped it, did not like it. So I'm not doing very well. Black Ops 6, I did play it, loved it. I didn't play the campaign, but I'm still counting it because I put a lot of time into the multiplayer. And then Astrobot, played it and loved it. So, yeah. How many was that?
That's 5.
5 out of 8. Yeah,
I mean, you didn't finish a lot of them, but but you played them at least.
But I really liked 2 of them that I played, so that's
there you go.
Not the worst, I guess. But yeah, so those were the games we talked about in this first year of our podcast that we said we wanted to play. So I just wanted to do a little checkup and see if we actually stuck to our word when we did those 2 episodes, and we kind of did. We did better than I actually thought. I thought we were all going to be like, nah, I did like 1 of those. So
that was good.
Yeah.
It's funny. I did 4 like new releases, which is hilarious. I didn't do any of the old ones, and which is weird because I already own Mass Effect. I have access to Fable thanks to Claire.
Yeah.
I bought Chained Echoes, and I just didn't play any of those, but I bought 4 new games and played them and beat them.
Well, that's the curse of the backlog. People keep buying new games, playing those instead of going into the backlog. So there you go.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good
Good stuff, Hodge. That was a lot of fun. I like that. In the timestamps, yeah, but you should label that appropriately because that was fun so that people can find it. And I'll just say, Sean, you got to do a better job of holding up your end of the bargain. Like if you say you're going to play something, you got to play it, man. You were 0 for 3 on the ones that we said that we were going to play.
I mean, we did say the games we were excited for. We did say we were going to play, and I had the same amount of games as you total, 4
I'm
4.
just saying that episode number 4, this was real early in the year. We're talking about like February, March. We sat down with Ben and we said these were 3 backlog games that we were going to play this year, and you played none of them. So,
Granted,
Yeah.
I tried. Ready? I did try Skyrim, and I hated it.
all right. Well, that shout out to Lockmort. You did that for him. Yep. Skyrim is awesome, by the way. But anyway, all right, boys, let's move on, shall we? Let's get into the topic. So on this episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing our gaming resolutions. So what this means is we're each going to pick 3 games from our backlog. So these are not brand new games. These are 2024 and before games that we have not played that we are going to play this year. This is our resolution. This is what we're pledging to you. And we'll see. Hold us accountable later on in the end of the year. We're going to bring this up. Me, Hodge, somebody, Sean. We're going to bring this up like around the Christmas episode or something. We're going to see if we actually stuck to our resolution, if we played and beat these games, or at least played them. So let's get into this. We're going to do Sean, Midnight, Hodge, this random order I picked, and we're going to go 3, 2, and 1 as we like to do. You ready to get started, boys?
Oh,
I am.
All right. So, Sean Mason, your number 3 game resolution. What's going on?
All right. My number 3 resolution for this year is actually probably going to be the first game I play off this list, and that is Grand Theft Auto 3. GTA 3. I've never, as we've talked about how much I love the Grand Theft Auto series. I've gone to bat for it. I've gone on my mountain and said this is one of the greatest series of all time. With all that said, I've only actually played GTA 4 and 5. Never played, 3, never played Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City. Never done any of those. So I figured with the news that those GTA ports that they brought to modern consoles are actually like running much better than they originally they came out in 2022, right? Something like that.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. They're running much better now, I heard.
Yeah, they're running much better. I figured before GTA 6 comes out, because that will come out in 2025. Hear me out. It will come out in 2025. I am going to go back and I'm going to play GTA 3. I'm going to see if this game is the masterpiece that so many people say, if it holds up to GTA 4 and 5. I've heard it might be a little clunky for me, considering I'm just used to the more modern GTA games, but I am excited. I heard the protagonist is almost like silent too. He's like a silent protagonist compared to like it's not like a Nico Bellic or a Franklin or a Trevor or a Michael. He's more of just like a Link. So yeah, I am excited to play it. Run through GTA 3. That takes place in Liberty City, correct?
I didn't play it. I think it does.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, I'm excited to see a nice toned down Liberty City compared to that of GTA 4. I'm excited. It should be good. And I plan to do this in congruency with replaying 4 and 5 before 6 come out. And if 3, if it holds up and it really does, and I'm like, you know what, I really like 3, I might try to do Vice City and San Andreas too.
Look, the English major Sean breaking out the big words, congruency. I don't even know exactly what does that mean. Does that mean like simultaneously, kind of?
Not simultaneously, like in consecutive order.
Consecutive. Okay. See, I'm learning stuff. You learn new stuff every day, even when you're old as hell. All right. Good stuff, Sean. I never played 3 either. I don't know why. I feel like because you never played San Andreas or Vice City either. So yeah. I'm excited for you to play those games because I think they're better. But you do them in whatever order you want, sir. So GTA 3, that's what it is, huh? All right.
Might as well do it in release order. So yeah.
If you're going to play them all, yeah. Just make sure you play Vice City is my favorite. So make sure you play that.
All right, so make a note. Do not play Vice City. Okay, perfect.
Oh, my God. Hodge, you got any bars or thoughts for GTA? Well, we know you love it. You love GTA.
Well, actually, I did like GTA 3 back in the day because it was like the first open world game, and I thought it was really cool driving around and having an open world, even though it is going to be hilarious when you see how small the map is compared to open world games of today. It's a tiny map, but no, I enjoyed it overall, but it just, I liked it basically for what it's kind of the same reason I liked Assassin's Creed 1. It was very new to that genre. Like it hadn't been done before. So I thought that was cool. It's just, yeah, the whole the lore of GTA I've never given a shit about. So, but
see where I'm like all into that lore. I love the GTA. Actually, I watched a video of like the other day. It was like a 2-hour video of just like the HD universe of GTA. So like the 4, 5, because they're like separate universes. I guess I don't know. It was really cool.
Nice.
Very nice. Awesome pick, Sean. I love it. I co-sign that. All right, so I'm up next. My number 3 game that I'm going to play is going to be Batman Arkham City. That's right. I never beat Arkham City. So I played Batman Arkham Asylum. I beat it. I loved it. Awesome game. City came out. I bought it. And for some reason, I barely played it. Like I remember like the first mission or two, some crap happened with like, I don't know, Catwoman.
Catwoman. Oh my god.
I'm not awake yet. All right. I haven't had my shower. So Catwoman, right? I remember this, but then like I kind of quickly dropped it and I don't remember why. So it's time to go back. Recently there was a sale. So I picked up Arkham City and Arkham Knight, the remastered versions. I'm going to play both, but we're saying City here is what I'm going to play. So Batman Arkham City, I will be playing you sometime in 2025. And I am excited about playing this, beating up some thugs, seeing some Batman villains. The graphics should be pretty good, I think, especially with this remastered version. I got it on the Series X. It was on sale really cheap. I forget how much I paid, but I want to say it was like $6 for both the games. It was great.
I bought the Back to Arkham trilogy or whatever, or Back to whatever it was, the both 2 games or 3, whatever it was. I bought it for $4.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
It's worth it for that price, especially because both of those themes. I prefer Arkham Asylum because I like the more contained like area, but City definitely improves the game. I just prefer Asylum, but City is an awesome fucking game, so I'm excited for you to play that game. Or finish it, I should say.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet Catgirl again. You know,
Catgirl.
Yeah, in Poison Sky.
Yeah, Poison Sky, and
I love
the guy who tells jokes that are hard to figure out.
Jester.
Yeah, the Jester. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I also, what's cool about this game is it's one of those where if you like Batman, there's so much like Easter eggs in the city. It's like Spider-Man, how you can find like the Daily Bugle and stuff like that. Like it does that. And this is it's not a spoiler, but it's just it's funny is there's a trophy or achievement for the game where you go pay respects to where your parents died in the alleyway.
You spoiled Batman's parents died.
It's a weird trophy, but yeah, there's one where you go pay respects to your I guess then again there's you pay respects to Uncle Ben in Spider-Man too, so I guess.
But Batman did it first.
Yeah.
You want to hear
Spider-Man stole from Batman.
Go ahead, Sean.
I love the Arkham series. I love all 3. I love all 4 games. I like Arkham Origins, but that's the
I like Origins. Origins is good.
Yeah, I think they progressively get better. Like I think Asylum's great. I think City's phenomenal. I think Knight's even better. I know that's not the popular opinion, but City is like I remember the first time playing City, I was absolutely blown away with just being able to like run through Gotham and be like, this is insane. Just like going around as Batman and just like going to all these areas that like I grew up with the animated series and the comics and everything like that. Visiting Calendar Man is like the best. I saw a tweet the other day. It was like an X, whatever you call him now. It was like make sure you go visit Calendar Man. It was Christmas. It was like make sure you go visit Calendar Man so you get your super special Christmas message.
Yeah, it's I don't remember if it's an achievement because I remember people would spam their Xbox 360's time and date so they could unlock it because if you don't know this midnight when you go visit Calendar Man on holidays there's special dialogue that it's connected to real life time, so it's like if it's Christmas he gives you a Christmas message and shit like that. And I want to say it was like an achievement.
It wasn't an achievement. It wasn't an achievement or a trophy. Okay. I got the platinum in City and it wasn't that, but I absolutely love that. Like Jesus, sorry. I remember I freaked out when I first saw Calendar Man because that's such like an obscure like D-list villain, and I was
I've never even heard of him. I don't know who that is. So
he's right there with obsessed with time.
Yeah, right there with Kite Man.
Yeah.
No, but Arkham City, great game. I remember November 2011 very fondly. We got a huge snowstorm in November, which is like crazy. It was right before Thanksgiving. I remember being in my basement. School got canceled. I was sitting there playing Arkham City. My power went out when I was in like the sewers doing some sewer stuff. I got so mad. Oh, so mad.
Yeah, I was surprised too. Short game. I looked up on how long to beat. I was just curious. They say it's only like 11, 12 hours to beat this game, which
For
is
the
kind of
main
crazy.
story, but if you do everything, it's like 20, probably like
Even if
20.
you did everything, I think it was only like saying like 14, 15 hours. But, who
It's
knows?
really
Good
not
luck
that
getting
long
those
of a game.
Good luck getting those Riddler trophies in that amount of time.
I probably
Yeah.
won't. I hate puzzles.
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
how much time it took me to beat it, but it was.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's not as huge as it's not as daunting as most like RPGs that are 50 hours. It's definitely shorter than that, but yeah.
And shout out to the beginning of the game when you just walk around as Bruce Wayne. That's awesome. You're in the prison.
I forgot about that.
That's such a cool. That blew my mind when I was like, "This is awesome." And
I
Hugo
forgot,
Strange,
yeah.
love Hugo Strange.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So that's my number 3, Batman Arkham City. Next up, we have Hodge. Sir, what is your number 3?
Yeah, so my number 3 is a game that I actually have played or started, but I never got to finish it, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. I never got to beat this game because it came out right before I went back to school. And so for anyone who doesn't know, not that it matters, when I was in school, it was every day or every weekday from like 5 to 10. So I basically just didn't have any free time during the week for an entire year, and so I fell off basically every game that in 2023 I did not play many games, and so I fell off Hogwarts Legacy, and it's about time I go back and finish it because I loved this game, and so I'm very excited to finish it and beat the whole thing. And yeah, I love this game, so I love Harry Potter, so I'm excited to get back to it. And yeah, so Hogwarts Legacy is my number 3.
Nice. Which faction or house or whatever are you?
I was in Gryffindor, which is what I did the Pottermore thing however long ago, and I actually am a Gryffindor, so I just chose that. It's actually cool because you can connect the game to your Pottermore account, and so you get the stuff that you were like your wand and your Patronus and all that. You're actually connected it to Pottermore, so that's what all my stuff was in the game. I'm debating if I want to just restart and do Gryffindor again, or if I want to switch houses and just play it, because I know it doesn't make that much of a difference. You're just basically your common houses or whatever, your common room is different.
Difference.
Yeah, so it's I might play like Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff this time, but I'm not sure yet. I was debating just doing the Sorting Hat quiz and just seeing what it lands me at and just go with that. But yeah,
do that.
I'm excited. I love this game. It's one of those things where I'm actually kind of upset I don't have a pro, because seeing the pro enhancements for this game, I'm like, I really kind of want to play it on that, but I have it on Series X, so I'll just play it again there.
Yeah, it's great on Series X. I played it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick. This will be a good test of whether or not our friend Corey listens to this episode, because he loves this. He loves this game, as we know. He won't shut up about this game. He's constantly talking about Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm sure he'll love that pick if he listens. I beat this game. I enjoyed it. It was good. I'm a Hufflepuff. That's what I am, apparently.
Hufflepuff. Woo! That's what I am
Hufflepuff.
too.
Woo! The good guys, I guess, saving the animals, whatever they're about. I don't know. But yeah, it was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Revelio.
Oh my god, yeah, saying that all the time just to find everything.
I loved how you could do like cursed things and like literally kill people right in front of your professor.
Abracadabra.
And they would barely even react at all. That was nice. But I wish that there was a bit more reactivity and choice and consequence. But at the end of the day, it's a Hogwarts game. So
well, we're definitely getting a sequel, so who knows? Maybe they will.
Yeah. Sean, any thoughts on that one?
I still need to play it. Hoglegs. I'm a huge Harry Potter. I reread the books twice a year. I love the movies.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Harry Potter. I can't believe I haven't played it. My sister has played it like 5 times. She's like obsessed with it. She's done a run through on like each house, and
you have to get the platinum. Yeah, you have to play each house.
Yeah, she got all the achievements on Xbox. Yeah, no, it's really good. But I played the real Harry Potter game, Quidditch Champions, this year, and got the platinum in that freaking game. Spent 20 hours in that game. That should have been my OMG award.
Should have been.
Awesome. All right, very good. All right, Sean, let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Let's get to our number 2, and you're up,
All
sir.
right. My number 2 on my list is Saga Emerald Beyond. Now, this is a 2024 JRPG that came out in April. I remember it vaguely. I've never played a Saga game, but I was interested in this game mainly because um, I was reading some stuff on it, and it wasn't like it was like, oh my god, it's like Octopath, but there are 6 different protagonists of this game, and it's like one party, but like you can start with any of them, and I guess there's like a lot of different worlds you go to, and the Saga games have spawned off of like Final Fantasy Legends, which was like a GBA, Game Boy game, like back in like the early '90s, which is so. This is like a spin, not a. It started off as like a spin-off Final Fantasy game, and it kind of came into its own. So I am really excited about this. I've heard good things about this game. It is a Square game, so I'm like, ooh. Usually I'm like all on board Square games day one, but this is something that I've never really gotten into. It's combat is turn based, and they have battle points just like the BP, just like most JRPGs do. So I'm pretty excited for this. Graphics look good. I've heard really good things about um the characters. From what I understand about Saga is the overarching narrative isn't great, but it's more of just like learning more and going along on the journey with the characters. So I'm really excited to dive in, get involved with these 6 protagonists, and see where it goes. See if I enjoy it. If I really like it, maybe I'll go back and play some of the other Saga games. I know we talked about Romancing Saga in the past, which I've never played, but the Saga games look interesting. So yeah, Saga Emerald Beyond, and it's one of those series you don't have to play them in sequential order, so you can start anywhere you'd like. So yeah, I figured why not start with the newest one.
Yeah, interesting pick. Yeah, Sean, the graphics do look pretty good, I have to say. I put a picture in the Discord
Yeah.
for us. But yeah, no, this game, interesting here. I have not even barely even heard of this game, which is surprising because I have been watching a lot of JRPG lists lately. For some reason, I forget what it was. I watched some video that was like about trails or something, and it was like some kind of list or something. I forget what it was. And ever since I watched that, YouTube keeps recommending me all these like the 15 best JRPGs of this year that you need to play or this and that. And for some reason, I've been bored on YouTube. I've been watching them. So I've been seeing all this propaganda about all these weeb games and stuff like that. And I've not heard this game come up like at all. I forgot this game even came out. But it looks cool when I'm looking at the pictures.
Yeah,
and stuff.
what I know about the Saga series is the combat is like it puts the characters on a timeline, so similar to like Octopath and similar to other Visions of Mana, where not Visions of Mana, similar to just like other JRPGs where depending on what move you pick, it could take longer. You go further back in the timeline, like on where your character goes. So I'm excited for it. I'm really interested to just get into this. So I will be playing this before the end of January.
All right. Hey, let me know how it is because maybe I'll get to it sometime. One of the Saga games is actually a game that I plan on playing sometime in the future. It's not on my list today.
Yeah.
Romancing Saga 2 or whatever, but it's not on my list for today.
It just got like remastered. We never had it over here originally. It was only a Japan game.
Yeah, everybody, all these lists keep saying that game is amazing. So
yeah.
All right. Hodge, do you have any thoughts on this, sir?
I've honestly never heard of it, so I don't have anything.
All right. Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. So I'm up next, number 2, and let's keep the weebery theme going here because I have a weeb game for my number 2, and it's actually kind of adjacent, maybe a little bit, Sean. It's a Square Enix game. It's a game where you're playing as multiple protagonists. Can you guess what it is, Sean? From what I just said, Square Enix, multiple. Nah, screw that game. So the game that I am going to play sometime this year is Live Alive. I've heard good things about this game. I don't know. There's 6 or 8 different protagonists, and it apparently takes place in all these different time periods, like starting, I think, at prehistoric and going all the way into like space times. It sounds really cool. It looks cool. It's that HD 2D art style. I'm interested in this. I'm going to play Live Alive, Live Alive, whatever, in 2025. That's my resolution. I don't have a whole lot more to say on this game yet because I don't know a ton about it, but it looks cool. Hodge, you love Weebury. What do you got to say about Live Alive? I'm sure you've played it.
I actually, this is one I remember seeing like trailers for it before it came out. And I actually thought it looked pretty cool. It's just I knew it was one of those games I would never get to, but I appreciate what it is, and I appreciate that people liked it. But yeah, it's definitely not a game I'm ever gonna play, but it actually did look pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like the whole concept, how it's like all these different, literally different time periods. Like, you're playing in like, I don't know, like the 1700s, and then it's like the 2000s, and then you're in space, and it's like, sounds pretty cool. And somehow
Yeah.
it's gonna make sense story wise too. I'm interested to see. Sean, any thoughts?
This is something I've wanted to play for a while. I've never got around to it. It came out right at the same time as like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so I chose both were originally just Switch games. Live Alive, now it's on other consoles, but yeah, I chose Xenoblade over it, and I was like really happy I chose Xenoblade because Xenoblade is very special to me, and Chronicles 3 was amazing. I do want to get to this. So we'll see if I get to it this year, maybe. I don't know. I've heard some people say that the stories are awesome, like the intertwined stories, but other people say it's like a little weak. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm,
Let me know how it
okay.
is.
Well, I will be the decider about that, and I will let you know, Sean. No doubt. I can actually maybe I can actually recommend and give you a review of a JRPG. That would be a first, huh? Usually you've played them
Oh,
all,
little
and I
little
haven't.
different.
Yeah, the tables have turned. The turns have tabled.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
Um,
play some Western game, and I'll Western RPG and recommend that to you.
yeah, you need to do that. You need to play more Western greatness. All right, Hodge, sir. I think you're up, right? Yes,
Yes.
sir. What is your number two?
Oh wait, we didn't write yours down on the timestamp, so someone will do it.
I'm doing timestamps right now.
Oh, it wasn't on the doc. Never mind. Anyway, my number two is going to be. It's two games, but I'm just gonna go with the first one of the two because we're doing single. Is Gears 4. I never played the later two games, and I actually played the first three with Berto last year, and it was a lot of fun. And I forgot how much I love those games, but I never played 4 or 5, so I want to play those. But I'm just gonna put 4 on the list because it's we're doing one game, but. I want to play both of them, but yeah, Gears 4. I'm excited to because I always heard these ones are good, but obviously like, maybe they're not as beloved as I thought because they're going back to the prequel instead of Gear 6. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna just go back to the Marcus kind of era. But yeah, I still want to try these ones out and give them a try or give them a look. So yeah, Gears 4 and 5.
All right. Good stuff. Yeah, I haven't played really either of them. I kind of fell off the Gears series. I mentioned before I played a ton of 2, a little bit of 3, and then fell off. I tried to go back a while back. I think it was Gears 4. I think it was Gears 4 actually. I tried to get on and play with some of my friends, and we were doing the multiplayer. But I was getting really mad because people kept stealing my kills. Like I would put in all this work to down them. Like you do all their health, and then they get downed, and one of my dumbass teammates would run up and just stomp on them, and they get the kill, and I don't. And I was just getting mad about that. I'm like, that's my kill. And I ended up getting off the game because of that, which is kind of lame, but that's what I did. So, Sean, you have any Gears thoughts?
Yeah, I like Gears 4 a lot. I played through it cooperatively with Claire when we played through the entire Gear series together. I enjoyed 4. I think 4 is one of the weaker ones of like I played 1 through 5. I think 4 is the weakest of them, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. The campaign's still really fun. I just found that the level design was a little more. I didn't. The levels didn't appeal to me as much as the other games. I think Gears 5 is tremendous. So I think Gears 5 is really up there, and I think it's severely underrated, mainly because of when it was released and the state of Xbox at the time.
Yeah. These were both Xbox One games, so
Yeah. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Good stuff. Good pick. By the way, listeners, let us know, first of all, who you think has the best list, and let us know what your resolutions are. What games are you guys going to play? We'll be happy to read and comment and check those out if you dare to share. Sean, let's go ahead and get on to number one, shall we? What is your number one, sir?
All right, my number one is another JRPG. This one came out though 25 years ago. Well, technically it's 24 years and I don't know how many months, but
Oh,
it is Skies of Arcadia. This is a JRPG that came out originally for the Sega Dreamcast. Um, yeah, it's a JRPG that really harpened on the exploration aspects of the world. Like you have an airship and you had a huge world you could fly all over, and there's like different continents you could land on. And from my understanding, this game gets like universally praised by many, and it was very ahead of its time with the open world exploration, supposedly. So I'm excited to give it a try. The art style looks gorgeous, like just like the box art, cover art looks really
Mhm.
gorgeous. I'm excited to get play it. I'm gonna be playing the GameCube version that came out a few years later. Really weird for me. Like GameCube, I loved my GameCube, but I never really got around to this. I really didn't even know about this game until probably like 5 or 6 years ago. But I've heard great things about it. It looks good. I know that many people have clamored for a sequel, and they're like, "We need a sequel to this game," and it's one of those franchises that never got any follow up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Skies of Arcadia.
okay. Skies of
Why?
Arcadia.
Why does he wear a goggle on one eye but not the other?
When I play it, I'll let you know.
That's my only question for this game.
Yeah, who knows? All right. Yeah, I have nothing to say about this game. I've never played it.
But
Barely heard of
But
it.
one thing that really appealed to me was that the world map starts out blank, and it's not like something like, oh, it's not like a Ubisoft where you get this outpost and then they put icons on it, opens up. You chart the map yourself, so you can go anywhere you'd like, and the map just starts to open, almost like in a Metroidvania when you go to a new area, like yeah, that gets put in your map now. So I'm excited to give it a try. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this one because I want to do GTA 3 and I want to do Saga Emerald Beyond first, so we'll see. But it will be played. The GameCube version will be played.
All
I can
right.
find a copy.
Is that on Switch or are you playing it on GameCube?
No, it's only on Dreamcast and GameCube. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah. So I got to go to my local game shop and see how much money it is. I heard it's expensive.
Settle down.
maybe
All right.
maybe the Switch will add a GameCube to the online catalog this year.
Yeah, right.
Who knows? I don't know.
All right. Hodge, any thoughts? Probably not.
No, I just want to know why he has a goggle on one eye. That's all I want.
I'll let you know.
All right. To be determined. Okay. So I'm up
Whoa,
my.
hang on. Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the prices for this game now.
How
Loose,
much?
ready? Loose price, no case, $96. Complete price, $146. You can buy it new for $247.
Yeah, I would be emulating that if it was me, but
Yeah.
just saying.
This is insane.
That's crazy.
That is insane. I mean, I guess
Oh,
you could buy it and then sell it or play
it's
it and sell it.
It's peak price, loose, $181. That was 2 years ago.
Jeez,
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
There you go. Game preservation, people. All right, so I'm up next, yeah. So my number one. Now I had a couple games here that I was considering. One of them was a Weeb game, but I decided to go with some Western greatness. This is a game that I have been looking forward to. I'm also slightly intimidated by this game at the same time because it's a game, like it's pretty deep. But the game that I'm going to be playing is called Disco Elysium. This is a game that's like really narrative based, very deep story. It's like a dude, I think he's a writer or a professor or something, and he wakes up with like amnesia and he has to solve a murder and he's got voices in his head and it's just real deep and real interactive. You make a lot of choices and dialogue and stuff. And it looks really cool. I like the art style. It's kind of got like a cell shaded like art style, almost like a Borderlands look almost. It looks really cool. The story I've heard is awesome. I'm really excited about this game. I'm a little intimidated, like I said, because it's going to be really deep narrative and there's going to be some puzzles, I think, and stuff. But I think it's going to be great. I've heard great things about it. So I'm excited to play Disco Elysium. That is my number one pick. Either of you guys have any thoughts on this one? You've seen it?
Great.
Oh, you played it?
Yeah, I've played it. This game's really good. really, really interesting story. One of those stories that you really need to pay attention. Like if you miss something, you're gonna be completely lost. Like you need to pay. It's one of those like put your phone down, like get your phone out of the way, completely locked into the game. It is so good though, and it's so worth it. It is, and it's an experience.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm surprised you played it, but maybe not since you are an English teacher.
Yeah, I played
Um,
it back in like 2021, I think 2021 or 2022. I can't remember when I played it, but it was awesome.
all right, awesome. Hodge, have you seen this before? Any thoughts on this?
Isn't this the one that's made by the commies?
Yes,
I have no idea who made it.
something like that. Some communist guy made it.
Probably,
Yeah.
maybe.
Still a good game
Um,
though.
oh yeah, it's made by Zaum or whatever.
Yeah, he's like a known communist.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Shout out to communism now. But no, I've heard great things about it. It looks awesome, the art style and stuff. So, is it based on a novel? I don't know what it's based on.
No, I
I don't
don't
know.
think. No, it's based on. I don't know if it's based on anything, but it's like it's based. I think it's like inspired by like tabletop role playing games.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's by Estonian novelist Robert Kurvitz, whoever that is. So, but yeah, there you go. Disco Elysium. I'm excited. Hodge, you are up, sir. You're number one in our final game of this episode.
Yeah.
Take it away.
I am very excited to play this one. I did buy it, so it is officially in my backlog, and I am excited to play it. Is Resident Evil 4, well, remake, but I actually do have the original also, but I'm going to go straight to the remake like I've done with the other ones. But yeah, I've obviously never heard anything bad said about this game. It's beloved by everyone. I actually, for those who don't know, the first Resident Evil I actually played was 7, and I played it. I don't know. It was added to Game Pass in like 2020 or something. And I played it. I'd never cared about Resident Evil. Loved 7, so I went back and I played 2 and 3. 2 is one of the best games probably ever made, and 3 was a game. But 4 is the one that is beloved by everyone. So I'm excited to jump in and play that because I've loved my time with Resident Evil, and so I'm excited to see peak RE. So yeah. Resident Evil 4 remake.
Sean, thoughts?
I've not played Resident Evil 4 remake, but my dad is an avid Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 4 is like one of his favorite games of all time, and he says the remake is fantastic and like lives up to everything the original brought to the table. So I hope you enjoy it. It's funny. I actually was discussing with a coworker yesterday. He played Silent Hill 2 over Christmas break for the first time, and he like was like, "This is insane! It was so good!" Like he couldn't believe how good it was. So that he actually went out and he's like, "Oh, I bought Resident Evil 4 remake because I need to play that now because I want to." He wants to compare it to Silent Hill 2. So should be interesting. It's just funny that I was talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, I actually was really close to including Silent Hill 2 instead of Gears 4, but I just didn't want to do 2 horror games, so I kept but I will be playing Silent Hill 2 this year as well also cuz I'm very excited for that one, but RE4 I'm going to get to first because I've been wanting to play it for a while. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Right on. Good pick. I haven't played this one either. It was on GameCube and I didn't own a GameCube, so I skipped it. And I just never really got around to it. I haven't really played like hardly any of the Resident Evil games, other than like 1 and 2 back on the PlayStation way back in the day. And I don't even remember Resident Evil 2 at all. Like I remember Resident Evil 1, but not 2, even though I know I played it. But yeah, good pick. Everyone loves this game. Maybe one day I'll get to it, but it is not high on the list at all. But obviously it's a great game. I mean, it was nominated, I think, for Game of the Year, wasn't it? By a lot of people anyway.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I think so.
Yeah, people loved it. So I'm sure you will. Excited to hear on a future episode when we get into what we're playing. I'm excited to hear that we're actually keeping up our end of the bargain here and what we think of these great games. So just real quick, I'll go through. Actually, I'll let each of us go through. So Sean, you want to give us a quick recap? What was your 3 games, sir?
All right. So my 3 games again were GTA 3, Saga Emerald Beyond, and Skies of Arcadia.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And mine were Batman Arkham City, Live Alive, and Disco Elysium. Hodge, what were yours?
I don't know, man. That was so long ago. No, I did Hogwarts Legacy, Gears 4, and RE4 Remake. I'm excited to play these 3 games, baby.
All right. I got to say, 9 great games. Great choices by us. We are awesome. Pat on the back. Obama medals all around. All right. All right, listeners, let us know in the comments who you think had the best list. And more importantly, what are some games that you pledged that you're going to play this year? We want to hear what are your big backlog games that you're excited for. Share your love and passion with us. We want to hear and talk about it with you in the comments. So, but yeah, that has been DLC episode number 8, our gaming resolutions 2025. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. Hodge, what are your final thoughts, sir, for this episode? Anything?
Happy New Year, everyone. I'm excited. I can't believe we're already coming up on a year doing this podcast. That's awesome. I've been, obviously, I say this every week, but I've been loving doing it, and it's fun. And yeah, we definitely are going to stick to our resolutions. We're not going to be only half done like we were on those episodes of games we were excited for. So we're going to get this shit done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My final thoughts are just, I can't believe that it's 2025. That's crazy. That sounds like when I was a kid thinking of the year 2025, like literally, we were imagining like flying cars and all this crazy stuff. And Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was literally set in the year 2025, and that was like a semi-futuristic game. And here we are, it's 2025. Dude, the time goes by so quick. But it's going to be an awesome year. Like, there's so many great games coming out. Games are awesome, and we are really thrilled to be bringing you episodes every other week, and sometimes in the off weeks like this one. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. Sean, final thoughts, sir.
This is a great episode. I loved, picking 3 games from our backlog. That was fun. I definitely will be playing 2 of them by the end of probably by the middle of February. I'll have 2 of them complete. Both of them will be started though before the end of January. I'm pretty excited. Should be good. But yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, I really can't believe it's 2025. Like I was saying yesterday. Like I vividly remember like when it turned 2010, and being like, "Whoa, 2010! This is wild." Yeah, just crazy. Weird how fast time goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we know it, it'll be 2050, and we'll be recording episode 669. It'll be awesome, boys. We'll be old as hell. All right. Well, that's been it for us. This has been Games Over Plastic DLC number 8, our gaming resolutions 2025. Thank you, guys. And we're going to go and get up out of here, guys. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Remember, expiration dates are just suggestions.